We're having puppies, human. Her alien canine mate dropped the news like it was normal. Rook clamped his paw on Mara's shoulder, halting her mid-stride through the station corridor. We're having puppies, human. Mara froze. Spacer traffic swerved around them. Dock workers hauling crates. A drone beeping warnings. Rook's tail thumped against her leg, his blunt muzzle split in a grin of sharp teeth. He said it like he'd spotted milk on sale. Puppies? Mara echoed. Her logistics brain kicked in. Check facts first. How many? When? Rook tilted his head, ears flicking. The scent changed this cycle. Pack sense confirms. 4. Maybe 5. Strong ones. Mara's hand shot to her abdomen. No nausea yet. No signs. But Rook's nose never lied. His species tracked pregnancies by pheromones before tech confirmed. She grabbed his paw. Xenomed. Now. He followed without question, his longer stride matching her determined march. Corridors blurred past, hydroponic vendors hawking greens, engineers patching a flickering light panel. Mara's checklist formed. Scan, verify, plan. Dr. Erie Ven's clinic door hissed open to sterile white walls and the hum of scanners. The Xenomed physician, a slender avian with iridescent feathers, glanced up from her terminal. Keen, Rook, unscheduled? Scan me, Mara said. She hopped onto the exam table. Pregnancy confirmation, litter count. Ven's beak clicked. She waved a wand scanner over Mara's midsection. Hollow images bloomed, tiny forms wriggling, positive. Multi-species gestation, 4 pups, viable. Gestation estimate, 180 station days. Rook's chest rumbled approval. Good litter. Ben's feathers bristled. Not good. Incompatible protocols. She tapped the display. Venari tradition demands the binding ritual at week 8. Pack elders infuse scent markers via ritual hunt and blood share. Human physiology rejects it. Risk of immune cascade. Pups could reject maternal antibodies. Mara leaned forward. Translation check. Then synced her pad to Rook's implant. Confirmed. Puppies renders as pack young. Venari litters bond via ritual or they weaken. No ritual, no pack loyalty. But for you? Allergic shock at best. Miscarriage at worst. Rook growled low. Pack requires it. Elder Savax enforces. Mara's jaw set. Practical fix. Bypass tradition without offense. Options? Hybrid protocol. Then said, send proxies via dermal patches. Simulated hunt in HoloSim. Blood share neutralized with synth plasma. Data supports 92% viability, but pack elders dismiss simulations as weak. Not weak, Mara said, efficient. She pulled her comm. Messaged the liaison. Rook's ears flattened. Savax tests outsiders. She'll demand full ritual, then we prove hybrid works. Mara's fingers flew. Elder Savax co-parent Marakeen. Gestation confirmed. Propose hybrid protocol per Xenomed data. Decision authority shared. Reply ASAP. Ping. Response in seconds. Outsider claims authority. Pack defers to ritual elder. Present at bonding chamber. Cycle 8. Bring proof. Mara stood. We're going in prepared. Rook nodded. Paw on her back. Pack protects its own. They exited into the corridor. A door banged open nearby. Nell, the wiry human spacer from Next Hab unit, waved a toolkit. Heard the growl. Pups. Hell yeah. Brought protein packs and a birthing sling prototype. Privacy? What's that? Mara laughed despite the knot in her gut. Join the War Council. We need allies. Nell grinned, falling in step. Aliens and their scent dances. My ex was avian. Feather-plucking nightmare. What's the play? Challenge tradition with data, Mara said. Rook rumbled translation. Nell snorted. Hab unit door sealed behind them. Mara cleared the table, spreading pads. Beat 1, gather proof. Ven's data. Human gestation mods. Rook fetched scent samples from his kit. Vial of pack essence. Nell cracked a protein bar, tossing half to Rook. Hack the HoloSim. Make it feel real. Elders won't know pixels from prey. Mara nodded. Beat 2, simulate ritual. Record vitals. No risks. Rook's tail wagged slow. Pack values strength. Show pups thrive. Comm buzzed. Savax. Chamber prepared. Witnesses gather. Fail, and bond breaks. Mara's pulse steadied. Stubborn calm. Cycle 8 is tomorrow. Nell, rig the sim. Rook, scent map our unit. They worked through shift change. Nell jury-rigged a hollow projector to mimic Venari wilds, rustling ferns, phantom prey scents. Rook paced, marking territory with paw dabs of essence. Mara calibrated dermal patches. Ven's synth version tuned to her bloodwork. Pup sense pack now? Rook said, nose to her abdomen. One kicked, his eyes lit, strong. Mara's hand covered his paw. Warmth spread. Not just biology. Chosen pack. Dawn cycle hit. They marched to the bonding chamber, a vaulted hall ringed by pack members, furred Venari with folded ears, watching. Elder Savax loomed at the center altar, silvered muzzle stern. Outsider, prove your claim. Mara stepped forward. Rook at flank. Nail lugged gear. Ignored. Hybrid ritual. Data first. She synced her pad to the chamber hollow. Then scans bloomed. Pup heartbeats sinking. Full ritual risks 40% human rejection. Hybrid. 92% success. Patches deliver markers. Sim hunt bonds without harm. Savax's hackles rose. Toys. Pack hunts blood reel. Watch. Mara activated the sim. Jungle enveloped the chamber. Growls, rustles. Rook lunged at hollow prey. Paws slashing pixels that bled synth scent. Mara dashed beside, checklist pad beeping targets. Nell whooped, tossing decoys. Pack gasped. A young Venari yipped excitement. Rook pinned the prey, roaring triumph. He daubed Mara's patches with essence from the kill vial. Blood share next. Synth plasma vial pricked their paws, mingling under hollow moon. Savax sniffed the air. Scent holds. But loyalty? Pups prove. Mara pressed the final patch to her skin. No burn. No cascade. She felt. Settled. Pups tumbled inside. Active. Scan now, she said. Portable unit from Nell hummed. Hollow showed bonds forming, neural links to Rook's essence. Pack murmured. Savax circled, nose twitching. Data aligns. Bonds strengthen. 98% now. Rook nuzzled Mara's neck. Pack accepts. Not fully. Savax's eyes narrowed. Trial. Litter. Survive birthing. Outsider leads protocols. Mara met her gaze. Deal. Nell slapped her back. Knew it. Beers later? Chamber emptied to yips of approval. Rook lifted Mara in a hug, careful of her middle. Our pack grows. Back in the hab. Mara unpacked the sling. Nell tuned the crib sim. Rook marked the walls anew. One pup kicked hard. Mara smiled. Biology surprise? Checklist win. Pack loyalty sealed, but Savax's trial echoed. Birthing loomed. What if data lied? Rook's paw covered hers. We hunt together. Com pinged. Then. First hybrid data incoming. Pack-wide request. Mara typed yes. Found family expanded. Elder Savax's claw tapped the den circle floor. Ah, Mara keen. You carry trial litter. Nesting law binds you now. Mara stood at the circle's edge. Paws, human hands, clasped behind her back. The pack den hummed with low yips and scent markers. Rook flanked her. Fur bristled but tail steady. 20 Venari eyes fixed on her swollen middle. No choice in summons. Station shift ended 10 minutes ago. Now this. I hear you, Elder. Mara kept her voice level. Checklists worked on crises. This was one. State the law. Savax circled, nose high. Gray muzzle twitched at Mara's scent patches. Outsider bonds pups to pack essence. Trial litter nests in pack earth den. No station medal. No scans. Birthing under moon howl. Pups claimed dirt first. Mara's hand drifted to her belly. Pups kicked. 3 strong signals from Nell's crib sim last night. Human norms screamed. Sterile field. Monitors. Ven's hypospray. But insult Savax. And pack loyalty cracked. Rook's essence linked them. Break that. Risk neural bonds. Earth Den blocks medical access. Mara pulled her tablet. Hollow projected station schematics. Bulkhead here. Comm lag there. Pups need hybrid setup. Yips rose. A young courier snapped. Outsider defies. Rook growled low. She builds. Listen. Savax halted. Eyes narrowed. Hybrid? Explain. Mara tapped the hollow. Den layout bloomed. Pack earth pits ringed by woven barriers. Your earth den core stays sacred. I add portable scanners. Non-invasive. Scent neutral. Station resources. Clean soil shipments. Moon hollow projectors. Trade for concessions. Ven observes birthing. Emergency evac hatch. Pack murmured. One elder sniffed the hollow soil sample Mara unpacked. Smells. True earth. Savax paced. Resources bind pack debt. Concessions weaken law. Not weaken, strengthen. Mara met her gaze. Stubborn calm held. Trial litter survives 100% with data. Your law gets pups who howl strong. Silence stretched. Rook's paw brushed Mara's, warm, reassuring. Savak's tail flicked. Hybrid accepted. Soil first. Scanners second. Evac last resort. Pack yipped approval. Mara exhaled. Goal met. Nest secured without war. Rook leaped to the circle center. Fur gleamed under den lights. Pack hears. Mara keen proves loyalty. He turned to her, voice booming. I name her Second Heart. She hunts with me. Bears with me. Protects as I protect. Claws scraped stone. Yips exploded into howls. Savax dipped her head. Naming Loxit. Pack shields. Second Heart. Pups ours. Mara's cheeks warmed. Rook nuzzled her neck. Essence scent strong. Pack pressed close. Noses bumping her hands. Tails weaving bonds. Loyalty sealed in fur and breath. Back in their hab unit, Mara synced the tablet. Nesting notice drafted. Station-wide. Hybrid Earth Den active. Level 7 cargo bay. Soil deliveries requested. Medical override priority. Ignore at pack peril. She hit post. Dares flew in spacer nets. Curiosity bait. Nell burst through the hatch minutes later. Tool belt clanked. Saw your ping, Earth Den. You're nuts. She dumped synth soil bags. Brought compact digger. And protein bars. Pups eat big. Rook hauled bags to the bay. Good hunt, Nell friend. Mara grinned, rubbing her middle. Digger's perfect. Ven's en route with scanners. Calm buzzed. Dr. Calm buzzed. Ven's face hollow popped. Keen. This hybrid. Data risks contamination. I need full protocols. Mara forwarded the negotiated plan. Your scanner's in. Savax's Earth first. Collaboration. Ven's ridges furrowed. Improvisation hates me. But, pup vitals stable at 99%. Proceed. Nell tuned the digger. Whir filled the bay. Rook pawed earth pits smooth. Pack couriers arrived, claws flying, depositing scent rocks. Mara directed. Sling here for rest. Moon hollow there for howls. One pup somersaulted. Mara winced. Steadied. Rook's ears perked. Strong hunter. Savax arrived last, overseeing. Second Heart works well. No warmth but approval scented the air. Hours blurred. Soil piled. Scanners hummed baseline. Mara posted update. Den 50% live. Couriers, mark your shift. Spacers, deliveries triple points. Pings flooded. Nell slapped Mara's back. Dared him. They're biting. Rook marked the final wall. Essence deep. He pulled Mara into the core pit. Soft earth cradled her. Pups settled. Our den. Mara leaned into him. Trial passed so far, but Savax lingered at the edge. Nose twitched. Moonhowl nears. Birthing tests all. Night cycle dropped. Station hummed low. Mara monitored hollow vitals in the sling. Rook patrolled the rim. Nell snored in corner. Wrench clutched. Pain spiked. First contraction. Mara gripped the sling. Rook. It's time. He bolted to the core. Howl ripped out. Summoning pack. Couriers swarmed. Savax pushed through. Earth claims first. Ven's remote feed linked. Keen. Old evac. Vitals green. Nell woke. Hypo ready. Breathe, boss. Mara nodded. Sweat beating. Checklists done. Pack circled. Paws linked. Howls sinking to moon hollow. Pain built. Waves crashing. First pup crowned. Rook's paws steadied her. Push. Second Heart. She did. Wet yip pierced air. Pup tumbled to earth. Fur slick. Eyes blinking. Pack howled triumph. Savax snatched it. Licking clean. Bonds true. Two more followed. Fast. Fierce. Mara panted. Arms full. Neural scans blipped 100%. No cascade fails. Ven's voice cracked. Impossible vitals. Human grit. Extraordinary. Pack nuzzled close. Rook daubed essence anew. Or litter. Nell grinned, snapping pics. Station legend. Beers now? Savax's eyes softened. Second heart leads next protocol. Mara cradled a pup. Tiny paw gripped hers. Biology surprise? Pack win. But com pinged anew. Unknown source. Earth den breach detected. Intruders at bulkhead. Rook snarled. Pack bristled. Mara stood. Pups slung secure. Hunt together. Mara cinched the pup sling tighter against her chest. 3 tiny forms squirmed, warm and slick from birth. The comm blared. Earth den breach detected. Intruders at bulkhead. Rook's hackles rose. His muzzle wrinkled in a snarl. Couriers fanned out, paws scraping deck plates. Secure the rim, Mara snapped. Nell, scan logs. Rook, with me. Nell bolted upright. Wrench forgotten. She slapped her wrist pad. On it, boss. Motion ghosts, maybe glitch. Savax nosed closer, eyes narrow. Threat tests new litter. Protocol demands elder guard. Mara ignored the jab. Pups mewled, no time for hierarchy. She grabbed her toolkit from the sling's side pouch. We fortify now. Cargo pod 3 Alpha, empty, code compliant. Follow. Rook fell in step, shoulder brushing hers. Pack trailed, howls muted to growls. Station corridors hummed under emergency amber. Mara keyed the surplus depot hatch. It hissed open. She strode in, flashlight beams slicing crates. Eaters first. She yanked a pallet jack, loaded 4 industrial units, surplus from hydroponics. These cycled to 38 Celsius. Pup optimal. Nell wedged the door. Requisition stamp? Mara flashed her logistics badge. Station code 4.2. Maternal emergency overrides inventory. Stamp it. Next. Sound baffles. Mara climbed a rack. Pried foam panels from vibration dampers. Thick. Absorbent. Perfect for howl sync without echo overload. Rook sniffed a stack. Muffles threats. Good hunt sense. Washable panels last. She dragged polymer sheets. Self-sealing. Antimicrobial from med waste bins. Sterile base. No infections. Savax circled the hall. Human scrap for bond-in. Tradition scorns. Mara hefted a heater. Tradition birthed. 3 healthy pups. This protects them. She wheeled the loadout. Pack hauled the rest. Cargo pod 3 Alpha squatted in the low deck bays. Mara overrode the seal with her master key. Air rushed out, stale and cool. Market hours, she told Rook. He dropped to all fours. Glands flared at his flanks. He paced the perimeter, rubbing essence into bulkheads. Sharp musk filled the pod. Pack claim. Unbreakable. Nell slapped sealant foam on seams. Safety codes, ventilation, fire suppression, egress. Check. Mara nodded. She rigged the heaters to station power. Baffles lining walls. Panels snapped into modular frames. Cargo dividers repurposed. Central nest formed. Soft crate liners piled high, sloped for drainage. Hours blurred. Pups nursed in the sling. Oblivious. Rook assigned shifts. Savax? Dawn watch. Couriers rotate pairs. Nell. Tech patrol. Nell grinned, welding a viewport shield. Beers after? After secure, Rook rumbled. Ven's hollow flickered on. The physician's feathers ruffled. Keen. This contravenes Xenomid protocol. Those panels. Unverified sterility. Human improvisation risks cascade sepsis. Mara pulled a sample sheet. Test it. She sprayed it with culture gel from her kit, station staple for leak checks, incubated under a jury-rigged lamp. 10 minutes ticked. Gel stayed clear. No growth. Dyers. See? Mara held it up. Polymer bonds kill 90 times timer up. Data matches your scans. Ven's beak clicked. 87% human norm for field sterility. Acceptable. Monitor vitals hourly. Hollow winked out. Rook nuzzled her side. Second heart bends elder rules. Savax snorted. Tests passed. Den bonds. Mara settled into the nest. Pups rooted. Paws kneading. Warmth spread from heaters. Baffles dulled the station thrum to a purr. Nell flopped nearby, passing protein bars. Pods tighter than my bunk. Intruders won't sniff this. Rook patrolled the seal. Pack settled. Paws linked in a circle. Low howls, sinking. Mara stroked a pup's ear tufts. Fur dried soft. Eyes cracking open. Biology surprise held. Pack loyalty sealed it. Com pinged soft. Station all clear. False glitch. Sensor dust. Relief washed her, but Savax's voice cut through. Moon howl fades. Next right. Bang mark. Pups claim voices. Mara tensed. Human norms clashed again. No teeth on newborns. Not yet, she said. Checklists first. Rook's tail thumped. Pack waited. She rated her kit for soft gel teething rings. Human hack, sterile chew. This bond's safe. Savax leaned in, sniffing. Earth fang? Earth safe. Mara pressed one to a pup's muzzle. It latched, gums working. Pack watched. Couriers mimicked, nuzzling close. Nell snapped a hollow pick. Legend grows. Hours passed. Shifts rotated. Rook curled around the nest. Breath steady. Mara inventoried. Vitals green. Supplies stocked. Codes compliant. Intruder glitch. Forgotten. Den hummed. Dawn cycle brightened viewports. Savax returned from patrol. Rim clear. But whispers. Station council eyes Earth den. Mara sat up. Pups slumbered. Let them. Rook growled low. Pack defends. Nell checked her pad. Council ping incoming. Want me to stall? Affirm. Mara stood, stretching kinks. Practical calm held. But a new yip pierced the quiet. Smallest pup rolled. Eyes locking on hers. Paw gripped tight. Bond instant. Chosen family. Calm blared anew. Not glitch. Bulkhead breach confirmed. Unknown vessel docking. Authority override. Rook bolted up. Pack bristled. Mara slung pup secure. Together, they moved as one. Mara wheeled the pallet jack through the corridor, heaters humming behind. Nell jogged beside, toolkit clanking. Pod's prime real estate now. Council's gonna requisition it back. Let them try. Mara keyed the final seal on 3 Alpha. Air cycled fresh. Inside, Rook finished his circuit. Musk layered thick. He scratched a rota into the bulkhead. Paw icons in shifts. Dawn. Savax lead. Mid. Couriers 4. Dusk. Second Heart, and Nell. Savax patted in. Pups cradled in her paws. She deposited them in the nest. Right Dean approved. Human builds endure. Dr. Ven's hollow popped again. Postpartum scans. Neural sync at 94%. But den humidity. Regulated. Mara tapped the heater controls. 37.5. Matches your baseline. Then paused. Data verifies. Proceed. Hollow vanished. Mara exhaled. One clash down. Pups burrowed into liners. Rook nosed Essence onto Pamels. Pack circled. Howls low and rhythmic. Nell welded the last brace. Home sweet pod. Beers? Rook rumbled approval. Mara monitored her wrist vitals. All green. Surprise biology? Handled. But Savax's ears flicked. Council approaches. Test true. Footsteps echoed outside. Mara straightened. Toolkit ready. Council drone hovered at the seal. Logistics tech keen. Pod requisitioned for. Denied. Mara flashed her badge. Maternal code override. Pups inside. Drone scanned. Logged. Retreated. Pack howled. Triumph. Nell laughed. Human paperwork wins. Rook nuzzled Mara. Second Heart leads. Pups yipped in echo. Den secure. Bond unbreakable. Yet calm whispered. Docking complete. Earth delegation inbound. Mara's grip tightened. New test. She turned to Rook. Hunt smart. He nodded. Pack rose. They faced the hatch. Mara pressed the release. Corridor lights glared. Figures in station suits advanced. Earth badges gleaming. Keen, lead voice barked. Report. Unauthorized litter. Rook snarled flank. Pack fanned. Mara stepped forward. Pups hidden. Authorized by Pack right. Scans clear. Delegation halted. Eyes widened at the bristling forms. Human-alien hybrid? One gasped. Healthy, Mara said. Ours. Nell flanked her. Back off. Den's code locked. Savax growled authority. Elder claim. Delegation conferred. Led nodded. Provisional approval. Data share required. Mara, relaxed fraction. Agreed, but access scheduled. They retreated. Pod sealed anew. Rook's tail swept. Hunt won. Pups slumbered safe. Mara sank into nest. Fingers traced tiny ears. Practical care. Pack loyalty. Win forged. Rook's ears flattened. He lunged across the den, snatching the cleaning wipe from Mara's hand. No! Second heart! Stop! Mara froze mid-swipe. The pup's bedding lay half-cleaned under her fingers. Crisp lemon scent cut the air, overpowering the musky pack traces. She dropped the wipe. Rook! What's wrong? He hurled the wipe into the recycler chute. His tail lashed, nose twitched at the den floor, bonding cues gone. Pup's blind to us now. His voice cracked, blunt fangs bared in distress. The three pups yipped from their nest corner, tiny noses wrinkled. They pawed the air, confused. Mara's heart clenched. Hybrid instincts warred already. She scooped up the nearest pup, soft fur, human-like ears twitching. They're fine, just a spot clean. Rook snarled low. Not fine. Scent tells pack. Wipe erases. Elder smells intruder den. He paced, shoulders hunched. Pack bonds frayed in his eyes. Mara set the pup down gently. Practical calm kicked in. Checklists formed in her mind. First, assess damage. She grabbed her station toolkit. Show me, where's it worst? Rook nudged the bedding edge. Faint pack musk lingered beneath the chemical sting. He inhaled deep, then whined. Weak. Pups won't know mother-father. Nell poked her head through the pod seal, arms full of ration crates, heard snarling. What's the crisis now? She dumped the crates, sniffed, whoa, lemon bomb. You fumigating aliens? Out, Rook growled. Mara waved Nell in. Stay. Back up. She pulled sterile swabs from her kit. Rook, we fix this. Controlled test. Swab your scent here. She marked a grid on the floor with tape. Rook hesitated. His ears flicked out, but he trusted her lead. He rubbed his flank against the first square. Thick musk bloomed. Mara swabbed it quick. Sealed the sample. Logged on her pad. Trial 1. Rook flank scent. Intensity 0.8. Pups. He nudged the second pup over. It snuffled the swabbed spot. Yipped approval. Tail stub wagged. Good. Mara swabbed a neutral square next. Applied a drop of safe, low-alcohol sanitizer. Station approved. No harsh wipe. Human clean layer. Test response. Rook's nose hovered. He recoiled. Tainted, like void waste. Pup whined. Backed away. Mara noted. Response, rejection. Log for doctor. Then. Trial 3. She mixed Rook's swab with diluted sanitizer. Applied. Pup investigated. Sniffed longer. Yipped tentative. Rook's tail lifted fraction. Holds? Data says maybe. Mara ran 6 more grids. Pups bonded to pure scent fastest. Mixed held second. Pure clean? Chaos. Yips turned to distress howls. Nell watched, munching a ration bar. You're sciencing the stink. Genius. Practical. Mara sealed the log. Dual-layer nest. Base. Your sense. Top. Human-safe barrier. Dr. Venn certifies. Or no-go. Rook nodded slow. Pack trials you. She tapped comms. Dr. Dumac. Venn. Med Bay. Urgent xenobirth consult. Pod 17. Venn arrived in 10 minutes flat. Blue-skin physician. Scanner humming. Keen. Pups stable post-delegation? Stable. But den hygiene clash. Mara thrust the pad forward. Grids. Responses. Logs crisp. Venn scanned the nest. Pupils dilated at the pup's hybrid forms. Canine muzzles. Human dexterity and tiny paws. Bonding pheromones critical for howl people. Human antiseptics strip them. Data confirms. Mara pointed. Proposal. Layered nest. Alien musk base. Permeable human membrane. Over. Medical gel. Breathable. Kills pathogens without a race. Then's tendrils twitched. Data scrolled her visor. Improvisation. Risky. She sampled a grid. Analyzer beeped. Pups respond. Viable if gel tested. Test now. Mara prepped from kit. Applied thin gel coat over Rook's fresh scent square. Pups mobbed it. Yips joyful. Rook inhaled. Tail swept full arc. Bond returns. Ven nodded. Certified. Dual-layer protocol logged. Share with station mednet. Done. Mara sealed the nest base. Pups burrowed in, content. Pod seal hissed. Elder Savax strode in. Gray muzzle stern, flanks rippled with pack scars. Smell changes, human taints right. Rook stiffened. Second heart proves. Pups thrive. Savax's eyes narrowed on Mara. Outsider alters bonding, no right. Pack tests true blood. Mara met the gaze. Stubborn calm held. Test me, Elder. I stake my scent. Nell choked on her bar. Then paused mid-scan. Savax tilted head. Human scent, weak, fleeting, endures. Mara rolled up her sleeve. Exposed inner arm, sweat from trial's faint soap undertone. Rub here, on nest core. Pups choose. Rook whined support. Pack instinct pulled him flank to flank with her. Savax circled slow. Nose inches from Mara's skin. Inhaled deliberate. Salt, iron. No musk depth. But ears perked curiosity. Depth in action. Mara held arm steady over nest base. Let her scent mingle with Rook's fresh layer. Pups stirred. Smallest nosed forward. Snuffled her skin. Licked tentative. Then yipped delight. Burrowed under her arm. Savax watched. Tail-tip flicked. Pups claim. All pups. Mara added her swab to the log. Trial 10. Human integration. Acceptance 100%. Elder growled approval rumble. Second heart sense true. Dual right holds. Rook nuzzled her shoulder. Hunt complete. Nell clapped. Paperwork, swabs, and stubborn. Human win. Ven packed her scanner. Monitor weekly. Hybrids uncharted. Pod hummed secure. Pups slumbered layered safe. Mara sank beside Rook. Fingers traced his ear. Bond unbreakable. Calm buzzed. Station alert. Pack council convenes. Hybrid precedent. Attendance mandatory. Savax's ears pricked. New hunt. Rook rose. Mara gripped her pad. Toolkit ready. They faced the seal together. Alarms shrieked through the pack corridor. Rook staggered mid-stride, his flanks heaving. Mara lunged, caught his elbow before he hit the deck. Rook, stay with me. His whine cut short. Legs buckled. He collapsed in a heap of fur and muscle. Mara slapped the wall panel. Red lights pulsed. Emergency med call. Deck 7, East Conduit. Mate down. Pack courier Rook of 3 howls. Pups involved. Sirens wailed louder. Pack members skidded to halt around them. Elder Savax barked orders. Howls echoed off bulkheads. Med team burst through the hatch 20 seconds later. Dr. Erie Ven led. Scanner humming. Clear space. Mara knelt firm by Rook's side. He's carrying. Uterine area. Hot to touch. Ven's probes lit green then yellow. Rook's chest rose shallow. Stress markers spiking. Ven's tail flicked sharp. Uterine contraction. Pups shifting wrong. Get him to isopod now. Medtechs lifted Rook onto the hover stretcher. He rumbled weak protest. Mara gripped his paw. Enforcers parted the pack. Savax pressed forward. We accompany. Ven blocked the elder with an arm. Quarantine protocol. Human station regs. No contact till scan clear. Pups at risk. Savax's hackles rose. Pack law demands flank presence. Owls bind womb. Growls rippled through the group. Mara squeezed Rook's paw harder. His eyes fluttered, locked on hers. Isolation pod. Stat. Ven waved the team onward. Hatch sealed behind them. Pack pressed the viewport. Howls built to thunder. Mara faced Savax. Elder, we adapt. Pups first. She tapped her pad. Checklist loaded. Emergency overrides. Pack compliance hacks. Corridor outside medbay hummed tense. Mara paced the seal. Rook's pod glowed blue through the glass. Stable, but isolated. Pack milled, tails low. Savax circled her slow. Your scent pulled him down. Weak bond fails right. Mara met his gaze. Bond holds. We fix this. Nell skidded around the corner, toolkit clanking, ration bars in fist. Heard the howl fest. What's the glitch? Spacer grin cut the tension. Mara grabbed a bar. Chocolate protein. Fuel. Uterine stress. Ven locked him solo. Pack needs contact. Nell peered at the seal. Owl line? Spacer hack for cryo-sleepers? Chain voices through vents. Mara nodded. Pulled up schematics. Vents link bays. Amplify howls without breach. She jacked Nell's toolkit. Soder gun word. Pack watched. Ears perked. Savax snorted. Ritual bends? Mara welded the first mic grill. Ritual evolves. Pups here, Pack. Med scans clean. First link up took 5 minutes. Mara patched audio feeds. Test howl. Savax obliged. Deep rumble rolled through speakers into Rook's pod. His ears twitched on the monitor. Pups' heartbeats synced. Ven's voice crackled from intercom. What in voids are you doing? Isolation breach. Mara keyed response. Acoustic only. No biocontam. Check logs. Vents filtered. Data scrolled her pad. Ven paused. Readings. Stabilizing. Contractions easing. Pack erupted cheers. Nell high-fived Savax's paw. Elder grunted. Clever prey. Howl line grew. Mara chained 10 mics. Pack rotated shifts. Low rumbles. Yips for pups. Rook's vitals greened. Mara leaned on the bulkhead. Sweat beaded her brow. Nell shoved another bar. Eat. Boss mode burns calories. Mara chewed. Stubborn calm held. Station official stormed the corridor hatch. Badge gleamed. Enforcer Lyrac, avian sharpbeak, wings pinned back. Unauthorized mods. Quarantine violation. Pack dispersal. Now. Savax bristled. Pack closed ranks. Mara stepped forward. Pad extended. Compliance filed. Read it. Lyrac snatched the slate. Scanned. Vent hacks. Audio relays? This skirts Reg 47B. Mara tapped overrides. Reg 47B allows cultural ACOMs if biosecure. Filters certified. Medlogs attached. Pups stabilized 23%. Your dispersal risks. Stress spike. Lyrac's beak clicked. Human trickery. Human data. Mara pulled Ven's interim report. Physician approved proxy contact. Pack law mirrored. Evacuate if you stamp. Nell leaned in, toolkit whirring casual. Or we test the next weld on your feathers. Lyrac scanned deeper. Tail feathers twitched. Paperwork. Holds. Provisional. He stalked off. Pack howls swelled victory. Savax bumped Mara's shoulder. Flank nudge. Second heart proves. Mara grinned. Pack proves. Inside pod. Rook stirred. Eyes opened. Paw pressed glass toward her. Ven emerged. Scanner holstered. Stress resolved. Hybrids resilient. Your human scent on record helped sync. Nell whooped. Told ya. Stubborn wins. Mara pressed palm to glass. Rook matched it. Pups riddled on scan. But comms buzzed station-wide. Pack Council reconvenes. Hybrid Health Certified Ritual Challenge Phase 2. Savax's ears perked. Hunt sharpens. Rook's voice filtered through howl line gravel steady. Mara leads. She gripped her pad. Toolkit slung Nell's shoulder. Pack formed up. Flanks tight. Corridor cleared ahead. They moved as one. Medbay hummed quieter now. Rook's pod cycled open with a hiss. Mara slipped inside first. His fur warmed her cheek as she nuzzled close. Pup steady? He rumbled affirmation, paw over her hand on his belly. Small kicks answered. Pack cravat the hatch. Howls soft. Binding. Ven lingered. Datapad and claw. Weekly scans mandatory. Interspecies gestation. Uncharted variables. Mara nodded. Logged. Will chart. Elder Savax approved with tail flick. Dual right endures. Nell sealed the last mic grill. Howl line stays. Neighbor perk. Mara laughed. Pack perk. Rook rose slow, supported by Savax. They stepped into corridor. Pack enveloped them. No gaps. Council chambers loomed 2 decks up. Mara checked schematics en route. Lift capacity. 20. Pack. 18. Clear. Lyrac's enforcers flanked the hatch. Beaks set. Council only. No techs. Mara flashed her logistics cert. Station rep. Hybrid precedent requires data. Doors parted. Chamber filled. Elders from 3 packs. Station brass. Central dais hummed holographic right map. Savax mounted it. Second heart's mate proved womb hold. Challenge. Endurance trial. Mara's pad pinged. Nell's ping. Extra rations inbound. Got your back. She pocketed it. Rook leaned flank to flank. We hunt. Lights dimmed. Trial began. First test. Scent gauntlet. Hollow emitters blasted rival pack markers. Musk storms. Rook inhaled steady. Pups kicked protest. Mara swabbed her arm afresh. Rubbed his nest pelt. Hours overrides. His whine steadied. Scanners cleared. Second. Echo hunt sim. Walls pulsed false threats. Shadow beasts. Pack howled coordinate. Mara plotted vectors on pad. Flank left. 3 meters. Rook lunged true. Pups thrummed excitement. Ven monitored from sidelines. Human inputs optimal. Biofeedback loops tighter. Lyrac hovered. Irregular. Mara countered. Efficient. Trial peaked. Womb echo right. Rook lay central. Pack formed circle. Howls layered. Deep bass to pup yips. Mara joined. Voice low hum. Pups danced inside. Hollow confirmed. Bond matrix 100%. Council elders rose. Lead voice boomed. Precedent set. Hybrids packborn. Cheers shook chamber. Rook pulled Mara close. Chosen den. She traced his ear. Pups settled content. But outer comms crackled. Station-wide. Bio-anomaly alert. Adjacent deck. Pack response. Savax growled eager. Rook tensed. Mara loaded toolkit. We go. Pack surged as one. Family forged in crisis. Unbreakable. Mara slammed her palm against the den door's access panel. It hissed shut, sealing out the surging pack. Howls echoed from the corridor, eager, insistent. She braced her boots against the deck plating. No one entered until she said, Rook needs space. Her voice carried through the intercom. Elder Savax, you guide the right from the viewport. Dr. Ven, you're on medscan inside. Nell, rations and heat packs at the outer hatch. Everyone else, hold position. Assigned roles only. Rook whined from the nest bed, flanks heaving, his pelt matted with sweat, ears pinned flat. The birthing den's lights dimmed to amber, mimicking pack cave glow. Mara crossed the room in 3 strides, knelt beside him. His massive paw clamped her thigh, claws sheathed, but grip iron. Pack pushes, he growled. Pain twisted his muzzle. They bond close for whelping. Not today. Mara stroked his ruff, firm and steady. Human med norms first. We protect the litter, outer comms crackled. Elder Savax's voice gravel sharp. Human blocks, den heart. Tradition demands circle warmth. Tradition adapts. Mara tapped her pad, projecting hollow rolls to the viewport. Green icons lit. Savax at right station, then at birthing arch. Nell on support. Red barred the rest. You test endurance. We deliver safe. A pause. Pack yips rippled outside. Then Savax barked approval. Roles accepted. Pups claim this den. Relief hit Mara like a station lurch. She pocketed the pad. Nell's hatch ping buzzed. Heat packs slid through the slot. Perfect timing. Dr. Ven burst from the side alcove. Scanner humming. The Xenomed physician's scales gleamed under lights. Frills flared in focus. Contractions peak. First pup crowns. Rook, push on my mark. Rook's chest bellowed. Mara locked eyes with him. Breathe with me. In 2, out 4. Ready? He nodded, muzzle to her shoulder. Mara counted aloud. Voice rock steady. In 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. His ribs expanded against her side, whine softening to rhythm. Ven's claws danced over controls. Biorhythms sync. Human cues stabilizing vitals. 20% spike in oxygen flow. The doctor blinked surprise. Irregular, but effective, practical. Mara kept counting. Rook's body clenched. A wet slide. First pup tumbled free, slick and squalling. Then scooped it into a sterile wrap, scanner beeping green. Pup 1, viable. Lungs clear. Bond matrix active. She passed the bundle to Rook's waiting paws. He nuzzled it fierce, tongue rasping clean. Tiny yips answered. Mara grinned, heart thumping. 1 down. Strong start. Rook's tail thumped the nest. Hunt brood. Hours, but his flanks shuddered again. Contraction hit harder. Mara resumed cues. In 2, out 4. Hold the rhythm. Pack howls swelled outside. Celebratory bass. Savax's silhouette loomed at viewport. First claims breath. Right proceeds. Nell's voice chimed soft. Rations hot. Spacer stew. Protein boost. Door stays shut. Locked tight. Mara wiped Rook's brow with a cool cloth. Thanks, neighbor. Second pup came smoother, guided by Ven's steady pulls. Rook panted through Mara's counts, body arching. Yep, another wriggler. Paws kicking air. Ven nodded. Pup 2. Optimal weight. Human pacing cut contraction spikes by half. Her frills relaxed a fraction. Data logs this. Pups nursed, bellies rounding. His whine eased. Mara checked her pad. Timers green, vitals steady. Third pup slipped out mid-count. Routine now. Pack yipped triumph outside. Bree strong. Mara squeezed Rook's paw. You're crushing this. His eyes gleamed. Den mate leads. Pack follows. Savax growled through calms. Endurance holds. Naming bites now. Before fourth. Ven hesitated. Med protocol. Stabilize litter first. Right binds. Rook tensed. Elder claims fangs. Mara waited. Insult Savax. Risk pack rift. Bypass med norms. Risk infection. She nodded to viewport. Controlled entry, Elder. 1 minute. Sterile field active. Door hissed partial open. Savax prowled in, silvered muzzle low. Pack elders peered from corridor, muzzles pressed to glass. The elder circled the nest, nostrils flaring. Pups squirmed, scenting authority. First howl claims. Savax's fangs grazed Pup 1's shoulder. Shallow neck, blood bead ritual. Pup yipped bold. Rook rumbled approval. Mara extended her hand, palm up. Human skin gleamed pale beside alien fur. Include the denmate, bond shares. Savax paused. Golden eyes narrowed, then fangs nicked her palm. Sting sharp, precise. Blood welled. She pressed it to Rook's pelt, smearing the right mark. Elder barked shock. Human endures fang. Outsider claims pack blood. Family blood? Mara met his gaze. Calm. We hunt as one. Savax licked her wound clean, rough tongue antiseptic. Right sealed. Hybrids pack-born. He retreated, door sealing behind. Rook nuzzled her hand. Fangmate. Pups no. Ben scanned the bites. No contamination. Human improvisation. Integrates. She shook her head. Frills twitching amusement. Fourth pup crowned fast. Rook pushed. Mara counted. But scans flatlined mid-slide. Ven's voice sharpened. Pup 4. Distress. Heart thread weak. Rook whined panic. Hunt fail? Not on my watch. Mara grabbed heat pack from Nell's slot, cranked to max. Ven suctioned fluids. Pup flopped limp, runt-sized, ribs fragile. Manual stim. Mara stripped her station jumpsuit layer, wrapped the tiny body skin to skin against her chest. Human warmth seeped in. No fur, but steady pulse. Ven frowned. Protocol. Incubator. Too slow. Mara paced the den. One hand suctioned muzzle clear with a bulb tool. The other rubbed tiny flanks firm circles. Pack outside fell silent. Rook tracked her. Ears perked. Come on, little hunter. Mara paced faster. Warmth. Friction. Pressure. Pup's chest hitched. Yip. Faint. Then fierce. Lungs inflated. Pups in nest yipped chorus. Then scanner trilled green. Revived. Bond matrix spiking. Human norm extraordinary. Rook lunged up, nosing the runt. Denmate. Saves litter end. Mara sank to nest. Pups piling warm. Nell pinged. Stews cooling. Door crack for delivery. Open it. Mara hit the panel. Pack flooded in. Controlled. Rolls held. Savax led, sniffing each pup. Nell slipped through with trays, grinning. Spacer magic. You two make a den. Rook pulled Mara flank to flank. Pups nursed between. Elder nodded. Human blocks. Human saves. Pack endures, but Rook stiffened. His flanks clenched unbidden. By, fifth. Stirs late. Ven scanned. Bio-anomaly. Last pup. Stuck. No breath signal. Mara's pulse spiked. First came fast. This one didn't breathe at all. Mara's hands shot to Rook's swollen flank. She pressed deep. fingers mapping the pup's shape through fur and muscle. Breathe with me, Rook. In. Hold. 1, 2. Push. Rook's chest heaved. His growl rattled the den walls. Flanks rippled under her palms. Then hovered. Scanner whining. Human pressure risks rupture. Incision protocol. No time. Mara ignored him. She rotated her grip, easing the blockage like she'd freed jammed cargo in 0G. Human hands precise from years of station repairs. The pup slid forward. Wet fur emerged. Mara scooped it free. Bulb tool clearing muzzle slime. No breath. Chest still. She stripped her inner layer fully now. Skin slammed against skin. Her heartbeat thumped into the limp form. One hand rubbed flanks in firm loops. The other tapped ribs lightly, rhythm relentless. Rook nosed close, hot breath puffing her shoulder. Pack eyes locked on her, Savax's gaze sharp, Nell's wide. Pup twitched. Chest bucked. A wheeze escaped, then a full yip pierced the air. Nest erupted in chorus yips. Then scanner beeped frantic green. Second revival. Bond matrix off charts. Human norm defies xenobio models. Rook collapsed back, tongue lolling in relief. Pups swarmed the newcomer, tiny muzzles bumping. Mara eased into the nest center. All 5 piled against her bare skin. Rook curled around them, flank to flank. His tail thumped once. Pack signal for victory. Savax stepped forward. His voice rumbled low. Denmate commands life. Pack honors. Nell slid another tray through the door crack. Steaming stew bowls, protein blocks. Eat before you crash. Spacer Rule 1. Mara nodded. Too wrung to speak. She nursed the runt while Rook lapped stew. Pups rooted and dozed. Ven packed his kit. Monitor vitals, hourly. I'll return with hybrid protocols. He left without protest. Dawn cycle hummed through station vents. Mara slipped from the nest. Pups snoring in Rook's fur. She tapped her wrist pad. Logistics brain kicked in. Checklist time. Mixed species care. Human warmth intervals. Alien grooming cycles. Feeding rotations. She drafted it fast. Feeds every 2 hours. Skin contact boosts for weaklings. Corridor alerts for shifts. The station protocol. Pup watch active. She posted to corridor net. Slots open. Groomers, feeders, guards. No traditions insulted. Just practical blocks stacking survival. Rook stirred as she returned. Den secure. Scheduled. Mara scratched his ears. Your pack helps now. He yipped approval. Pups woke, wriggling. Rook gathered them in his jaws. Gentle. Time. Meet the corridor. Mara followed him to the den mouth. Rook nudged the panel wide. Corridor stretched. Gray bulkheads, flickering hollows. Station shifted awake. Techs in jumpsuits. Spacers hauling crates. Rook strode out. Pups tumbling after in a fluffy heap. He planted paws center aisle. Pack expands. Witness the litter end saviors. A tech paused, ears twitching. Another Howl clan distant kin. Rook pointed nose. You! Flank guard. Patrol this stretch hourly. Tech blinked, then dipped head. Flank guard honors. Next, a avian trader gawked. Rook assigned. Nest watch. Alert on sense, strange. Trader bobbed beak. Nest watch, serves. Pups yipped, chasing tails. Station traffic slowed. Rook turned to Nell, who leaned on a crate munching protein bar. You, Chaos Tamer. Your stew binds bellies. Nell grinned, tossing a pup a soft toy. Chaos Tamer reports for shift. Mara watched from den edge, arms crossed. Rook's blunt joy filled the air. No ritual chants, just titles claimed on instinct. Pack loyalty spread like a net. Elder Savax emerged from side passage. His fur-silvered frame lean but commanding. Station cleared path. He approached Rook. Pups swirling his paws. Litter thrives. Human blocks hold. Rook bowed head. Elder tests? Savax's eyes fixed on Mara. He pulled a cord from neck pouch. Bone-carved token, etched with howl marks. Den token claims. Mara Keen, you command life where tradition stalls. Take pack kin vow. He draped it over her neck, weight settled warm against skin. Mara touched it. Pack kin. I accept. Savax threw back head. Howl echoed corridor. Pure, piercing. Voices joined. Flank guard, nest watch, even Nell's off-key whistle. Pack endures, human kin weaves the den. Applause rippled, claps, yips, tail thumps. Rook pressed against Mara's leg, rumbling pride. Pups piled her boots, claiming her too. Feeding shift hit chaos peak 2 hours later. Mara waved the den wide. Slots start. Pups hungry. They swarmed in controlled flood. Flank guard posted door. Nest watch sniffed air vents. Nell, chaos tamer, dumped stew pots. Rook herded pups to feed nest. Mara ladled formula. Alien milk blended with human enrichers. Ven approved. Pups latched on trays. Yips turned gurgles. A pup spit up. Mara wiped it calm. Checklist in mind. Savax groomed the runt with tongue flicks. Kin strength builds. Rook assigned more titles mid-chaos. You, crate hauler, muzzle cleaner. Hauler nodded, bulb tool in paw. Mara darted between. Refill bowls, burp weaklings, log vitals. Station folk rotated seamless. No orders barked, just pack flow. She paused at door, tray empty. Corridor stretched back. A line formed. Quiet. Orderly. Techs, traders, even Dr. Ven at end. Scanner ready. Half the deck. Jumpsuits marked with fresh titles scrawled on sleeves. Babysitting slots pinged her pad, filled solid. Rook nosed her side. Pack claims you both. Fifth stirs strong tonight? Mara glanced back. Pups dozed full-bellied. Line waited patient. Stronger than protocol, but check the late slot. Who signed guard howl? Rook's ears perked. A new ping hit. Elder Savax, night den anchor. Test the human way. Her token warmed. Station hummed alive around them.